Here are the 4 steps that will change your financial life starting today. Step 1. Save your first 40% before any spending. Not what's left over. The first money that comes in goes to savings immediately. Step 2. Divide remaining 60% into 3 categories: 30% necessities only, 20% survival fund, 10% skill improvement. No entertainment budget, no comfort spending. Step 3. Live at absolute minimum. Shared housing, basic food ingredients only, public transport, secondhand clothes. Calculate your survival number and never spend above it. Step 4. Use savings for escape opportunities, emergency fund, skill development, business tools, asset purchases. Every saved dollar becomes a weapon against poverty. This isn't comfortable, but it works. Russians following this system save 30 to 50% of income, regardless of how little they earn, while Americans save 3%. Here's why you're still broke. You're saving backwards. You save what's left after expenses instead of living on what's left after saving. You focus on cutting small costs instead of eliminating entire categories. You treat saving like a luxury instead of survival. Meanwhile, people earning $400 monthly in Russia build more wealth than Americans earning $4,000 because they understand one truth. Escaping poverty requires poverty-level sacrifice temporarily to avoid poverty-level living permanently. Meet Dmitry from Novosibirsk. Earns 200,000 Russian ruble, that is approximately $2,500 monthly, saved $168,000 in 7 years. His monthly expenses: $250 rent, shared; $100 food, ingredients only; $50 transport, public; $50 clothing, secondhand; $50 essentials. Total $500. Saves $2,000 monthly. Russians call this Zhetskaya ekonomia, harsh economy, born from Soviet necessity when survival meant making every kopeck count. 3 principles Western advice ignores. Save first, live on what's left. Necessity beats comfort. Future security beats present pleasure. While you debate saving 10%, Russians automatically save 40% and build on impossible incomes. The complete Russian poverty escape system. Peri ruble, first ruble. 40% of every ruble goes to savings before you see it. Automate this transfer immediately when income arrives. Forces intentional spending on remaining 60%. Razdilina, separation. Physically separating remaining money. 30% necessities, rent, utilities, basic food only. 20% survival, clothing, transport, repairs only. 10% improvement, skills, tools, opportunities only. 0% entertainment, eliminated completely during escape phase. Minimalnaya Zaisen, minimal living. Live at absolute minimum, maintaining health and employment. Shared housing, ingredient-based meals, public transport, secondhand everything. Calculate your survival number, never exceed it. Nakopleni sili, accumulating strength. Save for specific escape tools. Emergency fund, 6 months minimum expenses. Skill fund, education, certifications, tools. Opportunity fund, business startup, better housing. Asset fund, property, investments, income generators. Week 1, calculate survival minimum. List only essential expenses: basic rent, basic food, work transport, minimum clothing. This is your spending ceiling forever. Week 2, automate 40% savings immediately when income arrives. Open separate account. Set automatic transfer. No access during month. Week 3, eliminate all non-essentials. Cancel subscriptions. Stop restaurants. Buy generic groceries only. Use public transport. Shop secondhand exclusively. Week 4, create physical separation. Use cash envelopes or separate accounts for necessities, survival, improvements. Never mix categories. Monthly, track every expense obsessively. Russians record where every kopeck goes. Waste is wealth destruction. Quarterly, measure escape progress. Calculate months of expenses saved, skills gained, opportunities created. Poverty escape is measurable. Why this brutal system works when gentle approaches fail. Mindset shift. Treats poverty as emergency requiring emergency measures, not lifestyle requiring comfort adjustments. Every expense becomes choice between present comfort and future freedom. Mathematical reality. 40% savings equals financial independence in 15 to 20 years. Emergency funds prevent debt cycles. Opportunity funds enable income increases. Asset accumulation creates wealth-generating wealth. Survival psychology. Delayed gratification becomes survival skill. Money transforms from spending tool to accumulation weapon. Poverty becomes temporary condition, not permanent identity. Russians who immigrate and apply this system often become millionaires within one generation despite starting with nothing. What this requires: living below Western poverty standards temporarily, zero flexibility on 40% savings savings rate, 5 to 10 years of harsh discipline, ignoring social pressure about extreme behavior, absolute consistency with no exceptions. What this delivers: financial independence in 15 to 20 years, regardless of income, emergency funds preventing debt cycles, skill development increasing earning potential, asset accumulation creating passive income, complete escape from paycheck to paycheck living, the trade, temporarily extreme discomfort for permanent financial security. Most people won't make this trade. That's why most people stay poor. Dimitri applied 4 simple rules. Save 40% first. Separate remaining money into 3 categories. Live at survival minimum. Use savings for escape opportunities. 7 years later, property owner with $40,000 saved on $400 monthly income. The Russian system works because it treats wealth building like survival. Because for most people, it is survival. You can spend the next decade hoping poverty solves itself, or follow a proven system that's lifted millions from desperation to security. This isn't about comfort, it's about escape. If you're ready to save like your financial life depends on it, hit that like button and subscribe for more brutal but effective wealth strategies. The choice is yours: temporary sacrifice or permanent poverty.